Our next speaker is Michael Russo, who's representing Jobs with Justice here in Rhode Island, an organization that's been fighting for workers' rights and continues to do so, and it's great to have you here, Mike.
Thank you. See all these people. This is great. So I just wanted to say a couple things. I'm going to be really quick. I know right now we're all really terrified because of Trump, right? That Trump is like this really overarching nightmare. He's just a symptom to a problem that's been building around us for a very, very long time. We've watched our neighbors get deported over the past several years, and now we need to act much harder and much faster. We watched our legislator right at the top of the hill not pass equal pay amendments that made women equal in the workplace. We have some of the most repressive anti-immigrant legislation laws about to go through in the State House that we're not mobilizing against. We're looking at a face up in Washington, but we're not paying attention to what the hands are doing right here. We have Blue Lives Matters laws that are trying to get passed. We have anti-panhandling. We have all this stuff that's criminalizing poor people, criminalizing black people, criminalizing immigrants, criminalizing women, criminalizing workers as they try to organize. This is totally intolerable in every way, but it's not something that Trump invented. It's not something he invented. It's part of a system that we've been engaged in for a very long time. And unless we're actually committed to challenging the fight right over there at the State House and right over there at City Hall, we could have 1,000 Trumps. The conditions that put him in that seat are the conditions that allow a Representative Corvisi to say that if you don't turn in your neighbors, you're going to be fined $1,000. It's the same thing that says Officer Sheridan is allowed to continue to have a job as he beats and terrorizes a community in Providence. We need to make sure that cops like Sheridan get fired and Community Safety Act gets passed in Rhode Island. We need to make sure the Trust Act that Representative Maldonado gets passed and protects our community, but at the same time, we have to be organizing our neighbors and get to know each other and be accountable and safe to each other. I know Raul said, thank God it's Friday and all that stuff. The only reason we're happy it's Friday is because we have to take a breath. We have to make a system where we are happy about every single day that we're working and knowing our neighbors and working in solidarity and committed to taking the fight back to the people who have an immediate impact. We have to make sure our school system is defending our children and not being sold off to a highest bidder, because that's part of a Trump agenda, but he is a symptom. He is not the problem. So we have to make sure that we're focused on making justice happen in every aspect of our lives where we're standing right here. We have to go after those guys up there at the top of the hill over there. We have to make sure our landlords are not overcharging or asking status questions about where people are from when they rent a house. We have to stop evictions every chance we get. We have a whole swath of stuff we need to be doing. And if we just get distracted by what's happening in Washington, we're going to lose here, right? So we have to make sure that we are committed to defending our neighbors and our neighborhoods, right? Are we committed to defending our neighbors and our neighborhoods?
Yeah!
Are we committed to doing it using our resource, our bodies, and our organizations?
Yeah! Yes.
Are we ready for what the fight's going to take from us?
Yeah!
Yes. Are we going to answer and we're going to hold each other accountable to that?
Yeah!
Absolutely. I have no doubt that our future is going to be all right, as long as we defeat the guys up there. Thank you.